talk to you a little bit about the energy grid. I was talking with Spirit this morning and did a quick video a little earlier about the grid, and that was more the physical grid that everyone takes a look at and sees. They understand it. They plug their lights in, they come on. You plug your toaster in, it works. Plug your heater in, you've got heat. But I want to talk today more on the lines of, as we have some outside energy coming in, and we'd like to more discuss on the lines of the emotional grid, the astral grid, which a lot of you have a tendency to travel to and from, and we'd like to say hello to you. This grid, much like the grid, many of you might remember Atlantis. I remember Atlantis very well. My first memory of Atlantis was during a meditation, and I remember seeing these beautiful rocks that rose high above the cliff, up into a top of a cliff where there was a little platform of little girls dancing. Beautiful yellow flowers, which look like streamers in their hair. And I've come to know now that those streamers are very representative of the energy, the grid, which they help to form to draw in the energy from Source. Now that energy some of you may relate to as being God, Goddess. Earth energy is very it works in alignment. The earth energy and this astral grid, at that time we're working in alignment with each other to bring the energy that was needed. So in talking about this beautiful grid, that vision, that perspective, that understanding, and yes, there was a portal there. So yes, that also had something to do with that. And my father spoke greatly of that. But this grid is that which we carry in our vibration. We still have this alignment to this grid. You really do. You really have this still connection to this grid. And there's been several movies that have hit very close to home as to what we're speaking of. You can go back and take a look at some of those and you'll kind of get the vibration. And I see these pyramids were also no mistake. We've had those, those have been around forever. And they still do generate and resonate those energies and help to broadcast those energies. And the great towers and the big megalithic structures that you are finding now and that you will continue to find were sources of our way of sending that energy out via the grid and for others to connect to it at great distances. And this is still happening today. Many of your great psychics and your great mediums and those ones that are stepping beyond that grid and into that astral realm are connecting with us along these lines and these dimensions and this emergence of energy with which everyone is beginning to feel on the earth plane right now. You're beginning to feel this connected. As you will see, many life forms are coming in to now cohesion, whereas before they were working on their own. Well, this month is about that coming in together, and they're forming that grid that we are speaking of. As together, their light rays now beam higher and stronger and wider, more defined. Their energy has become, and as you hear, our beautiful Loki has been with us for a great many years. Just speaking, yes, he is in total agreement. Yes, it is this grid that is coming together through your connected souls. And it's very hard, I understand, to see that, but you will begin to see. And as you come together, you'll be able to see the energy move within each other. This comes in as a blue flame of violent energy, not violent at all, violet energy that begins to move in, and you're going to see this integration of souls where this grid is going to expand. And it's going to begin to rain down on you in crystalline light, as our beautiful trees of Lemuria and Atlantis seem to do. It wasn't the fact that they were beaming in this beautiful, yeah, they were, but they were raining this energy back down onto Mother Earth. So they were shooting to the sky, absorbing this beautiful manna which was given, and breathing it back down to the earth. Absolutely a beautiful exchange of energy. And if you close your eyes, you can almost see this beautiful exchange of energy. So this is that part of that grid. Mother Nature combined with you. You are expanding. You are breathing in the beautiful energy, which is now being provided to you via this new foundational grid that is being built. And it is being built through you and for your compassion and love for humanity and your ability to hold that energy at the highest vibration, connecting further and further and further. What beautiful energy and balance. It is the light and the dark in unison. Both sides of you in unison. Seeing your beautiful rays of glorious light that you are. Each and every one of you incredibly resilient, incredibly beautiful, and incredibly light. We come to you with the message of seeing your oneness, seeing your unique unity as you come together, igniting the grid. The grid to protect Gaia. The grid which nourishes your souls. The grid connected to Source. It's a grid of light. It's love. Much like the movie Tron, where you look across the vastness of nothing but dark, and all you see is these beams of light connecting everything. That is what you are. Each one of you. Poof, poof. Lighting the next. Lighting the next, lighting the next. Standing in your sovereignty, in your oneness, in your wholeness of being, connected to all that is, connected to God is connected to Christ, connected to love, connected to all that is, beaming those lights and igniting others as you just simply walk your beautiful path. We love you so very much. Saranda. Again, coming through Ivy. We bid you namaste in great love, in great compassion for all, in gratitude for all that you have done and all that you are doing, even though sometimes you feel you are not. You are. Anchoring love through compassionate action. We bid you namaste. Ivy.